are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. We'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job. Taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. Buffalo Bills. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Matthew Judon. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
A 49-yard attempt.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Douglas in motion. First play, and May goes to the air. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 27 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The Patriot first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. May gonna look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. T.J. Sanders in there 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one taken in by Douglas. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Matthew Judon. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
33-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Begin it on the ground with Henderson. It'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Diggs on the reception. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down, New England.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll be taken down about the 33-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop it.
Brings up second down.
Second down and 8. To throw is May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll try again here. Second and 10. May to the air once more. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. May to throw again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Allen escaping to his left. He runs with it. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down, they need 5. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And he will get into the end zone. Keon Coleman, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 4th touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw now, May has completed to Douglas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, New England. Douglas in motion. To throw on first down is May. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A run, and this is Henderson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third, they need 8. Throwing now is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's May. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
13 yards. First down, New England.
That one is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Here's May. That complete to Henderson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now, May. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
On the return, this is strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen going for it all. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
So you take a look at the clock. In this point in the third quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
This happened at the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Once more, it's Henderson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Patriots.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. Whoa! He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Allen going to throw on first and 10. Going up top. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score! Touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown tonight. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Maynard on 1st and 10. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. First down, Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Matthew Judon. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's tackled at the
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
He pushed this one to the right. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Game on. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the give, it's Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 2nd down, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 10. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Now he's loose again. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 42 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Henderson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground. But what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. That one taken in. Touchdown, New England. For Diggs, that's his 1st touchdown as a New England Patriot. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Ooh. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Buffalo.
Buffalo Bills.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he will score. Game on. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Throwing now is Meg. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Here's Cook, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. And now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass is kicked is good. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. To throw is May. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
May to throw on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Throw again is May. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Bills are right back in this one.
Every once once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Allen going to throw. A throw on the move is caught. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Tayshaun Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Throwing on second down, May. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? Now, May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Douglas in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they